Welcome to the official first episode of the Midnight Hub, your one and only spot for late night food for thoughts. We are here to feed your mind and to enrich your soul. And my name is Alex Harris, and I'm here with my two lovely co-hosts, one without a camera because he a little lame, and my boy Dominic. Can y'all introduce yourselves for the people, please?
My mom.
introduce, introduce
Uh,
yourself, Dom.
you're not even light skinned to be doing all
Right? He
that.
not
You
even,
brown skin. So you brown
he
skin.
not even he not even light skinned. Oh my gosh! All right, come on,
That
come
boy.
on, come on, come on.
Nick though. Nick got it.
Well, you want me to introduce myself?
Yes, Jaylon, come on. Oh, my fault, Jacob.
I don't know who Jalon is, but my name is Jacob the Don. You know what I'm saying? I'm a suburban kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm with here with my homeboy Alex and Dominic. His real name should be Desmond though, Desmond. But
For this
we're
guy.
gonna we're gonna chill with Dominic. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just here to vibe and give y'all something to think about. When y'all go to sleep on
All right,
FOMO.
this man. So as y'all can tell, we are a group of young black men. We do laugh, but we also are here to educate and talk about our own personal experiences. With that being said, this is more so for the color folks. This is for the young men and also for the young women to give you a chance to express yourselves and maybe listen to stories that might be similar to yours or maybe very different and give you a new perspective. With that being said, we are going to talk about one of the biggest, um, honestly, the biggest topics in our society, and that is the black household. You know, growing up black is not easy by any means. So we're just gonna get into that. And our first topic is gonna be generational curses. Whoever wants to take the floor can take the floor. What is in y'all mind the biggest generational curse passed on in black households? Nobody want to take that?
Dominic?
Start off.
I got y'all. Look. In my personal opinion, the biggest generational curse that is passed on within the black household is our lack of achievement. We don't do things for ourselves after a certain point. It kind of feels like we're being, forced to do anything, whether it's going to school, whether it's singing, whether it's dancing. We are kind of from a young age pushed into the careers and into the lives that our parents kind of wanted to live. You know, in my house, it was very common that my mom told me I should grow up and be a doctor. I should grow up and be a lawyer. I got to grow up to make money and to do all these things that make money, whether I feel like I have that passion in it or not. I will say, though, in my house, my mom is very supportive of anything that I choose to do. So I'm very grateful for that. But that's a generational curse that's like terrible. Um, I don't know if that's happened to y'all. Could y'all speak on that or that experience?
Nah, niggas didn't support me at all. They just fake played it when I tried to go to college and shit like that. That then it was just like we broke,
Mm,
can't do anything about it. So I was just like, damn. Really though, my sister, she went to college and shit without my mother's help and stuff. When I asked my mom to help me out with the what's that, the FAFSA shit and stuff like
mm,
that, she said no.
damn.
And then I was just like, all right, that I just had to figure that shit on my own. And then when my dad talked to me, he was just like, she only said no because she didn't want you to, get sick because the COVID was hitting and stuff like that. I was just like, so you gonna stop me for achieving because you scared for my safety and stuff, which is
Right.
normal. I can see it's normal and stuff, but it's just like I gotta live my own life. Uh, I'm almost being a grown ass man. You can't just stop me from growing in a sense like
Right.
that.
That's real. My mom was ready for me to go. She wasn't like ready, but she definitely wanted me to go off to school and to do something. I think it more so put them at ease like when I say them, I say my mom, my auntie, everybody in my family. It really put them at ease that I was going into the, field that I'm trying to go into with engineering. But I think deep down they're always going to be like, he should have been a doctor, or he should have did this, or he should have did that. But it's like once you see that being forced on, it kind of just really entails where they really want you to go for real. Um, I feel like that's a bad curse because we don't give our children or our young black men and women a chance to really grow into who they want to become. And I feels like that's where that strain in our community really comes from. Nobody really knows who they truly are, which is why a lot of young black people go into things like business once they get the chance to go to college, and they realize that they don't have the grades or they don't have the passion for a lot of the things that they were trying to go to school for. Um, Now, Dom, I know you're in the military. Like, was that a decision that you made for yourself, or was that something that even your family pushed on you?
I mean, it's kind of both. Like growing up, I was like the oldest. I had to break the cycle for like, cause my mom, she passed, and when I was like 11, she didn't graduate. My dad, he graduated, but he didn't go to college, and I was just, I'm literally the oldest. Like I had five younger sisters. I was basically a third parent, and my dad wanted me to do. He wanted me to like go to the military, but I was like probably freshman year is when I like thought about it, like considered it, and junior year I really I messed up. I ain't gonna cap. I messed up junior year, and senior year I had no other choice but to join the military with my grades. I couldn't go to college because I would.
Yeah, boy, I remember your ugly ass in ROTC, boy.
I, I, I was in ROTC too. Yeah, freshman year is like when I was like, okay, I really want to do this. Like I want to make this a career.
Right.
Then probably sophomore year, I was like, you know, fall back on sports.
Mm.
And then I really just messed up junior year, like with helping my dad raise my sisters and stuff. Really like messed up my focus and messed up my grades too. I ain't gonna cap. I did that myself, but
Mm.
you know, I ain't get the scholarships I wanted, so I said, you know what, I'm just do the military. And
Now, would you say that for your junior year, do you think that that's something that you would go back and redo if you had the chance, or do you feel
most,
like it was necessary for you to step up as that role, as be a parental figure to your younger siblings?
I'll most definitely go back. There's a lot of stuff I could have did better, but it is what it is. But my dad really wanted me to like go see the world and
Mm-hmm.
in the military. That's like kind of like what pushed me to join too. Is him and my granddad and literally all my relatives.
That's real. So, another generational curse that I feel like is something that needs to be addressed is households without fathers, without mothers. Like you said, your mother passed. My dad passed when I was young. Um, I feel like it takes a real toll, and not just on the kids, but also on the other parent involved. A lot of the time, it's searching for somebody to fill that void, which in turn leaves the kids, to do their own thing. And then it's like, well, one day my dad or my mom is going to find somebody else, and they're going to choose this person over me because they're searching for their own happiness. um and I feel like that's something that needs to be it's a cycle that needs to be broken, not in the sense of finding somebody new to love, but in the sense of we have these kids with these people, then we lose somebody or they walk out on us, and then we try to find somebody else to love us. But we have to remember too, that person has to love their, like, the kids that come with us all the same way. We don't want to bring weirdos around these young kids. I've seen and heard too many stories of these young girls being touched by stepfathers, young boys being used by these stepmothers, and it's like, it's even over glorified in porn and stuff. Like, it's to the point where now, if somebody has a stepbrother or stepsister, the first thing somebody asks you is, "Oh, is she fine? You hidden? You this? You that?" So it's like I feel like that's a terrible thing to even push on our younger generation. And I feel like for my kids, I would hope that me and whoever I have kids with stays together or learns how to work together, so they never have to feel like, you know, daddy's gonna pick another woman over me. I probably wouldn't get with nobody else. That's just me. But I can't really say what I'm gonna do 10 years from now. You know what I'm saying? So like, is that something that you've seen in your household?
Uh, yeah, stepmother. Uh, I don't really want to get into all that, but
That's real. It might be a little too personal for the internet. That's real.
yeah, like me and my stepmother didn't get along. That's all I'm saying. We didn't really get along that well. We had our ups and downs, and you know, it is what it is.
Shit, I say for me, when my mom finally got remarried, boy, I was hot. I ain't fuck with Corey for real. I fuck with Corey sometimes, but I ain't really fuck with Corey for real. Yeah, that boy never got stepdad out of me. He never got pops out of me. Nothing. I call that nigga Corey to this day. When I was a jit and all. Hey, I'm talking about. Hey, this is a real story. This is a real story. This is a real story. I came home from school one day. I was hot. Y'all remember like, well, y'all didn't meet me this late, like this early in the game. I should say. I was short. Y'all did meet me when I was short. I was chubby. I used to get messed with at school. I wasn't really on my fighting shit yet. So, man, kids was talking about me. I had a long day, and I got home, and I was just trying to go use the bathroom. I walk in the house. This man Corey talking shit, cash money shit. They used to call me Angry Alex. I used to be hot all the time. Man, he was talking, talking, talking. So I just blew up on his ass. I said, bro, you're a grown ass man, and you talk about a little ass kid, but you don't do nothing but cook all day. I said, shut the hell up and make my dinner, oh bitch ass nigga. And I went in the room, put my stuff down, and went to the bathroom. Yo, I shit you not. But 10 minutes later, I'm sitting in this bathroom. Knock on the door. Somebody in here. Boom, my mama kicked the door down. She said, I don't know who the fuck you think you is, cursing out adults and acting out of place, but you better fucking apologize for I beat your ass. Bro, I'm on the toilet. She scared the shit out of me, literally. I shit myself, boy. Hey, but like even from my young age, I was like, that's not how the response should ever be. You should never let. And me and my mom talked about the situation before, and she had her principles behind it, and I really do understand where she was coming from. But I feel as if you should never let a grown man, you know, think or entertain the thought of playing with your child to that point, to where your child feels like now he has to get disrespectful. Granted, I did not have to get disrespectful. I could have walked away, but I was legit. You know, as a kid, you don't think to be the bigger man. Um, and it's something crazy, but Corey ain't with her no more. It's fuck it. But yeah,
I like
Jaylon, you got any input? Oh, what's up?
Oh shit. I actually got really nothing to say. I got two of my parents. I
That's real.
should nah, it ain't real. They should have split. Tired of they ass.
Mm.
I used to get I used to get tortured. They mostly tortured me so much. That shit wasn't even funny. Like a bit.
That's real.
Every fight, staring, watching. I'm like that kid in the corner, staring and watching, yelling, screaming. He running away, come back in the house, running back again. I'm like, damn. And then he leaves. I'm mostly torn, giving me this apology and shit like that. Sit on his lap, talking about something. I'm gonna be gone for a few days, crying.
Mm.
And then next minute he come back. I got tired of that shit.
How you think that it has affected you into your adulthood years? And is that something that you think you would want to rectify when you have kids?
I mean, shit, my adult years, I guess I'm quick to say, bitch, you gonna leave or not? I'm sick of this shit. If you stay, please stay. Please, I beg you, just stay. But if you not, please go. Like I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal. So I'm quick to say I'm gonna leave a bitch, even though I love her. But right in front with my parents and stuff, like even we had little conversations, but they will never get it. They'll never get it. But it's like it's okay. I try to call my dad and so ask where he was at because I need a key. He said, "Oh, I'm somewhere." I just hung up the phone. I was like,
Damn.
I ain't gonna lie. That's it. I ain't get no happy birthday, no none of that. He ain't even called me on my birthday.
Damn.
That was
Now, this is a little off topic, but when you like bring up shit like that, like I don't know, it might just be me, but like I feel like through everything that I've been through with my life, like, we'll get into more deeper shit as we go on, but it's like I have this fear of letting down my family. And I feel like that's a curse within itself because we should never feel like we could let them down. You know what I'm saying? We should only like there might be times where they're disappointed in us, but it should never be to the point where it's like, you mean nothing to me. And I feel like I had that type of feeling in my heart sometimes with like some of the decisions that I make that my family's gonna look at me and be like, I don't fuck with you. Like, you're not my family. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro.
nah, that's understandable though. If you like have a strong bond, strong connection with your family, but like you said, you like when Corey was not in the picture, you had your dad. It seemed like everything was perfect in a way. Like y'all was really close and connected before he passed and stuff like that. It went left. So that
Right.
fear, built-in fear, it was just like Corey wasn't shit to you. That's obvious. But that feeling that dad was gone and like you feel like you had that responsibility to man in the house, that's where that fear comes from. Where you have to play that role and be that man for for your family. Like be that
That's
one
real.
to be that leader and show them the way because your dad not there. And you trying to lead from example of what he left on.
That's real. That's real. But shit.
I kind of got that same fear. He being old.
And it's crazy because I'm the youngest. Y'all know that. I'm the
What?
youngest.
I'm the last. Well, we
I'm
both the youngest.
5 younger sisters.
Well, I think that kind of brings us into our next topic.
But actually, though, we could still stick
Oh,
on that topic though,
oh, that
because
boy said we ain't done yet. He said
but
we ain't done yet.
yeah, because that's for dominant though. That's really it. It's like even though he got 5 sisters and he the oldest, it's just like the way he says like I kind of feel the same way too. But like he
Mhm.
could expand on the point where he could be a sister for he could be a role model for his sister what a man should do and a man should don't. So like
Well,
his
that's
father.
we still in the next subject. We talk about sibling love and hate.
Oh,
Like, look at this nigga.
oh damn! Fuck my siblings. That's all I gotta say.
oh shit. Oh,
I
that boy
still,
jumped straight into it.
I still love them though.
Right. So within the black household, as y'all know, it's hardly ever a time where you're the only child forever. Um, so that kind of brings us to like, what are some things that you love about having siblings you don't love, and what's some things that like makes it hard?
Them listening.
Them listening, being the oldest, yeah, I get that because I ain't listening to my brother for a fuck thing, not a nan fuck thing. Well, let me tell you,
When they talk back, bro, they want to snap, bro.
Oh yeah, you got a whole sisters. You can't put your hands.
God.
right? Me and Philip, we could
It's
have fought, but I feel like us fighting would have been like real bad for our relationship. I feel like the one time we did get into a fight, it really kind of pushed our y'all was there. Y'all, I don't know if y'all really paid too much attention, but it pushed our relationship into a bit of a strain before we could really become friends. Um, just a little backstory into it. Um, my mom really don't really like when I talk about it, but I say for me it was like a real defining point in what is our relationship. So I could say that to like now, Philip is one of my best friends. Like we were at a crossroads. Philip is a real quiet antagonizer. I'm a real loud shit talker. Um, it was just one day. I guess that boy wanted to go outside. I ain't really give a fuck. I was in the crib. I'm chilling. So we had to clean the room up. Y'all know we used to share the same room.
Mm.
Man, we had to clean the room up. And Philip moved my shoes. Now keep that in mind. He moved my shoes and then got mad that my shoes were in his way and told me to move them. So I said no. He got talking shit. I said fuck no. Then he called me a bitch. I said fuck you too. Then next thing I know, I'm sitting down in my chair. Doom, I get hit. So he hit me, and I swear to y'all, it clocked so fast that he hit me. I stepped up, and he used to wear this silver chain. He used to wear that shit every day. I said, "You just hit me, bitch," and I took his chain. And I just popped that hoe. Hey, I popped that hoe so slick. Like, you ever seen ATL? That little, that was me. Well, I snatched that shit, and I didn't even just snatch it. Like, I snatched it and dropped it on the floor, and all hell broke loose. Jet just started swinging on me. He was and I'm weaving. I'm weaving the fuck, y'all. And we got how our room was set up. It was a TV stand. We had a dresser right here. There's a bunk bed right behind. I'm in the middle of everything. Weave, weave, weave. And I'm slipping around. He got me one time. I'm like, cool, whatever. I'm not even swinging at this point. So I get back and I'm by the windowsill and the dresser. So I'm like, damn, now I gotta swing. So I don't know how our mama heard, but I guess it was bumping shit a lot. So I'm swinging back and I stepped around him again. Mind you, at this point, it's like we're both just moving out the way. Like we actually both had like trained to fight. So we're both swinging out, like we're swinging at each other. We're getting out the way. We're colliding hand to hand. And my mama grabbed me. I swear I didn't even see her coming. She just grabbed me. Yo, this nigga still swinging on me. And I can't move because he's gonna hit my mom. So he got me some good little hits to the face and then doom. He hit me right in my nose, and my nose started bleeding. And my mama finally turned me around, and she was like, "You want to go outside that bad? Fucking go, fucking go." And then I'm talking shit. I was like, "Oh, bitch ass nigga, you couldn't even hit me till my mama grabbed me. Oh, soft ass nigga, I'm hot." So I'm talking cash shit. He talking cash shit. She trying to throw me to the bathroom, and he walking out. He's like, "Bro, I can't stand this nigga. That's not my brother. That's not my brother." Um, long story short, I caught a mean nosebleed. I didn't know what to do, but I just went to go hoop, clear my mind. So mind you, this time we're still sleeping in the same room. So he get home. I got home a little bit before him. Then he get home and he see me in the room. So Jit went on the couch. And I just remember my mama came out and she was just mad, mad as fuck. And the situation probably should have been deaded there. But we went to school, I want to say that next Monday. And he went around school. And I don't know if y'all remember this, but he went around school and he was telling everybody that's not my brother no more. And deep down, I say that shit kind of hurted me because it was like through everything that we had been through, we used to always fight, used to always get in arguments and shit. But I would never tell anybody outside of my family that's not my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's flawed. Like, and when he said that, people used to come up and tell me about that shit, and I used to be like, I used to act like it didn't phase me. I feel like a lot of times I used to act like a lot of shit ain't phase me, but shit phased me. Um, I kind of just let it go. I said whatever. I forgave him in that instance because I know what anger could do to you, and shit it makes you say. I done said some crazy shit to my brother. I done said some shit that if I could go back and tell myself, "Hey, yo, don't say that," I wouldn't say it. But yeah, he went around. He told the school he wasn't siblings no more, and I feel like that's the first real time I've ever experienced hating somebody who I grew up with, a sibling, like somebody that I love, like. And I feel like through the years he carried that on a little bit, but I think at some point he just had to drop it. Shit goes on, life goes on. We was young as hell, stupid, but definitely from that point right there, that shit was crazy. Cause that shit was crazy, funny as hell, but crazy as hell too. I don't know. I don't know if y'all ever been in something that severe, but you got all girls. I know Jaylon, you got a brother, but my fault, Jacob, you got a brother.
Yeah, I got a
Glad.
brother. Yeah, my brother, he was technically, if I wasn't born, he would be the youngest. Yeah, me and him used to go at it too. But I mean, like he said I wasn't his brother either, so I was just like, I just looked at it and I was just like, okay, that shit didn't phase me. But it was just like I got over it. I was just like, it's whatever.
That's real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
I don't think at that point.
It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard with a brother and sister though. Like I think me and my sister don't see eye to eye. but it's never been to the point where I feel like I hate her. I feel
Yeah,
like sometimes she say shit. It's like, all right, you doing too much now,
yeah,
but never.
that's too. Yeah.
Nah, I have a sister too, but
My sister's
I did
10 years older than me, so we're
the
not even
same,
in the same generation for real.
the same. But I was just like, my sister was sensitive, so like anything I say, I just kept
No,
quiet.
that's real. My sister is sensitive as hell. We, but it's like she's sensitive, but I understand where she's coming from. Cause I always been the type of person like you can never really tell if I'm joking or if I'm being serious. So a lot of times people just put their guard up with me. So I get it, definitely get it. I ain't gonna
So,
cap.
but we threw hands one time. I ain't gonna lie. We argued,
You and
but
your sister?
yeah, we argued and threw hands with each other. I ain't care.
That boy said bye and sexual ugly.
But but I feel like but she developed like more emotionally than
mm,
the rest of my siblings though, because she came to me after an argument and apologized, even though she didn't have to. But she
mm.
was like, I'm sorry and stuff like that. And she was just like, if you don't want to mess with me, it's cool, but I just want to let you know that I still love you and care about you.
Okay. And be real, like, how did that make you feel? Like, did you feel like that gave you the closure from the argument that y'all had?
I'm a little different though, so like I didn't really care. It was just like, damn. So I was just like, shit,
This
fuck
nigga said
it.
it was like, damn, this shit annoying. Um, I was trying to think like how to word this. In regards to our siblings, right? Do you feel like there's ever been a strain in your relationship because of how your parent treats one of your siblings over how they treat you?
Yeah, that does definitely, because like recently they was talking to me. My mother was like, she was very stern because she had to be a masculine figure
Mm,
because my siblings didn't have a father, so she was a masculine figure and was stern. So she always had that, guard up and like independent woman type shit. She was working, and she didn't have really. She had time for them, but it wasn't that time. So like she had to be stern. Everything she said, if they got in trouble or anything. And when I came along, I had both. I had a mom and dad. So she was a little. I'm more sympathizing, and I was a little bit more spoiled. So
mm-hmm,
like yeah, like they said to me, like she treated me differently than the rest of them. Like I guess more emotionally, I guess.
mm-hmm. Like
But
she gave you that nurturing care that they wish that they had.
yeah. But in my
Okay.
opinion, I don't know. I don't watch the TV. Yeah, I watch the TV. Like you see me
Oh
my
Lord, here he
head.
go. Here he go.
You okay, but you
Jen
doing your
arguing on stream is crazy.
yeah.
Arguing on stream is
I gotta lay
crazy.
down law. Sometimes he just be like, bro, you see me my eyes. If you look and see my eyes, you use context clues, right?
Are we keeping this in?
We might as well. No, but no though.
Nah.
But it left me like, mm, damn, how do I say how I put this? They were kind of jealous of it, but it was just like, fuck it. But to me, I didn't really get that much. Like they used to argue and stuff. So like
Mm-hmm.
I never really got that caring and nurturing like they thought they say, but it really wasn't like that. Like every argument I cry, they try to comfort me. I was just like, fuck no, bruh. Y'all gonna keep doing this again. I'm tired of this.
Mm-hmm.
So like it was an on and off kind of thing. So it made me kind of distant from my parents and stuff like that, and just keep my feelings closed because my feelings wasn't really recognized.
That's real. Dom.
Kind of my stepmother. It's an on and off relationship.
I feel the Charleston White in him. No offense, Don. Don. It sounded like you said, "Fuck that bitch."
Man,
Huh?
It was at times, but
That's real though.
I never like me. I was like, I never
Your
like
mic is breaking up, Jit.
mines.
Yeah.
Nah, but with me, though, it's like I was an introvert. I never like stood up for myself though.
Mm.
She'd always like talk down, but I would never like say nothing.
Mm.
And ugh, shit scarred me. I ain't gonna cap.
That's real.
It got to
Anything you feel like you could work on now, like being an adult?
everything.
Damn.
Speaking up for myself. I mean, like being in the military, they like helped me like just like raising my voice. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
I used to let people walk all over me and shit.
No cap.
Can't let
That
that shit.
fucked up.
Yeah. Y'all know.
You ain't had to do it like that. I was just
Right, that's real though. I feel like on a general scale, we are three of the same niggas, but just different personalities and outlooks. But it's like when you really think down to it and think to who we are, but we really about the fucking same. Like I say out the three of us, I'm the more outgoing one. And boy, I'm only outgoing for a certain amount of time. And then y'all know me, I shut down, I stay in my crib all day.
Same. Like,
Then it's like I speak up for other people, but then when the time comes to speak up for me, I don't know how to express myself the right way. Like,
can never.
so it's like really like we are three of the same kind of niggas, but
Like,
we just all chose different shit.
like when I'm comfortable with somebody, like I'm goofiest nigga ever, bro. I'm telling you right now, I'm the goofiest nigga ever. I'm other than that, I'm to my gas people. I'm like my
he
Don't do
he he
shit.
be in, he be in his own world.
Right.
He really like
He
that.
really he really funny as hell if you know him. Like tight
definitely.
shit.
Nah, I'm on the same wave of dominant. I gotta stand up for myself sometimes. I had a my coworkers. I always tell them like, listen, I'm a bitch. Slap your ass. Keep fucking playing with me, dog. That is sometimes I gotta say that, and then I lick elbows too. Keep playing with me. My other job, yeah, they know about me. I bet one of my coworkers because I had enough. Don't look at me
Ugly.
like don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. I gotta
Just said
stand
he
my
bit him.
Nah, I
yeah.
just I moved out. I ain't gonna cap. Like after we graduated,
Nah.
like before fucking like when COVID was going and we graduated, like a month, not even a month. It's before I left them. I went to move in with my sister. I literally text my dad. I said I'm leaving.
That's real.
Like, cause me and my dad we talked. I text my dad I'm leaving, and he called me like 3 times. I ain't answer until I got to my sister's house. I called my sister called the Uber for me because I ain't had no, I was broke as fuck. It was I ain't had no job right then. Well, I had a job. It was fucking COVID and shit.
All right.
My sister called the Uber for me. Once I got to her crib, I called my dad back and said, "Hey, I'm with my sister. I moved out. I moved all my shit. I cleaned up the house too, literally, because I'm usually the one to clean up the house too. Every fucking weekend, I clean the house. I clean my sister's room. I do all that shit. I wash the dishes. I'm the only nigga that wash the dishes. Imagine
That's real.
imagine how much dishes they have when I left. I wash the dishes every fucking. I do all that shit.
Damn, the Black Cinderella.
That's
Hello. Now that's crazy.
that Saturday was like cleaning day, like usually, and they left. They went to go do some shit. I forgot what they did, but it
They
was my
went to
clean.
Disney World.
Then I fucking right after I got finished, I cleaned my sister's room. I fucking cleaned my room, bathroom, kitchen, packed my shit and dipped. I
Me
haven't spoke.
personally,
That's real.
I haven't spoke to her since that day, because the day before she like it like hit me like she like
Your stepmama?
nah she didn't hit me like it hit me like she said some shit.
Oh, I was gonna say let her do that. Okay.
Nah, she said some shit. I just said fuck it, I'm gone after this. I didn't tell her that. I didn't say shit to her that
That's
day.
real.
I haven't spoke to her since that day. That was
Yeah.
2020.
So that really leads us into our next topic of what we could do better. And I really feel like that's one of the biggest things that we can do after the fact of everything is leave, move on with our lives. Um, y'all know I moved 4 hours away. Um, I don't think I've ever really told y'all like how everything affected me when it came to moving, or even how it really went down for real. When I moved, a lot was going on. My mom wasn't in the best state of mind. All of her kids were leaving at once. Her and my sister got into it. I ain't gonna go into too much detail, but they got into it. My sister left, and then Philip left. And then it was just me. And I really felt that pressure and that weight of being the only one there, and I had to deal with everything every day. And my mom tried to convince me to stay, but she also told me I needed to go. I needed to go to school. I needed to do something. I packed my bags. I packed my car. I grabbed my cat, and I drove 4 hours to a place that I was pretty much unfamiliar with, a campus that I had been to a total of maybe 3, 4 times before moving out there, in an apartment that I had only seen once. And I left, and that was it. I was pretty much damn near fresh 18, had only been 18 for the summer. Um, the concept of bills was new to me. I had just got in my car. I had the car from high school, but it wasn't officially mine yet. So I had just gotten the car. I never had to take care of that much shit up on my own. My cat, myself, the car, the house, everything. And it really put the world in a new perspective for me. And I feel like that is what we need to grow. We need to put ourselves in these uncomfortable predicaments, like uncomfortable situations.
Okay.
But also, it's like, how uncomfortable is too uncomfortable is a question that I want every young person who's from the age of 18 to really 24 to ask themselves, like, how uncomfortable is too uncomfortable? I say I'm just turning 21 and I feel like I'm in an uncomfortable position right now. But am I too uncomfortable? I doubt it. I know I can make shit shake. So
I feel
that's
like
something that, go ahead.
I feel like it's never too uncomfortable, especially
Nah, there's definitely too uncomfortable.
well. For me, is like
Maybe in a personal sense for sure. But I feel like it's a lot that could happen that we wouldn't know what to do. Like, even me right now, sometimes I find myself asking, damn, what to do? Like, what do I do next? Y'all know I don't have a job right now. Every time I get something working to try to get to work, bruh, some shit go wrong, then I can't work. But then I'm trying to put gas in my car. I'm trying to keep food on the table. I'm trying to keep the lights on, the water on, shit like that. So it's like, I feel like if I were to add another layer of stress, I would be completely uncomfortable. Like, I wouldn't know what to do. Sometimes I already feel like I don't know what to do. You feel me? Like, so I feel like there's definitely that layer for me. Now, for some people, all that shit really motivate them to get out there. Sometimes that shit make me want to shut down, but then I'm like, I can afford to shut down. You feel me? But how you like? What do you describe as your comfortability in everything?
Shit, I'm scared every motherfucking day. I ain't gonna lie.
comfortable every day.
I'm scared. Shit. I was
That's
scared
real.
to go. I was 15 going outside. I was scared as fuck. I'm like, damn, somebody gonna kidnap my ass. Oh well, fuck it.
Oh yeah.
That's real.
and, and then just like, shit. You already know, Alex, being in with a stranger for 6 months. I just finally learned that for 6 months, experiencing all the things I experienced, a lot of shit. Like, damn, I didn't even have time to process shit really, and sit there and be like, is this uncomfortable or that? I was just doing it. Fuck
Right.
it, just doing it.
Diving in head first.
What? And now I'm fucked up.
But that's something that we could fix. Like, I feel like, no offense when I say this, but we learned that from our family. Like, we learned that from our people to just get up and go do some shit just because we can. And I had that problem too. Y'all know when I first started college, man, I was just doing anything, everything. Like, we get that shit from the people we look up to and the people that raised us, like we feel like we're untouchable, but that's not the case. We feel like because of everything that happened as we grew up, that we deserve to have experiences that maybe aren't, that may be beneath us, or maybe aren't something we should put ourselves into, but we're gonna put ourselves into it because we've seen so much go wrong, but everything work out fine. And I'm gonna say that in air quotes because just because things paved over and nobody got hurt or nobody went to jail or nobody suffered, we all had to deal with the consequences in our own way. And it's like we put ourselves in those situations because we really think we're going to be fine. And like you said, like now you fucked up in your own way. You feeling that shit in your own way now. And where's that stranger? Out there dealing with their shit in their own way.
Nah,
And it's
she in the
like
club, bruh.
in
You in
that
the
blue
club?
dress.
You
Nah,
telling me? You telling me you falling out of love with me?
no. That's
All
real
right, yeah,
though.
we ain't gonna wait. Is it gonna be copyrighted?
Nah. It's just a
Nah,
little clip. It's just a little clip.
nah.
Bug line.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. It's low key felt right way. Now bitches gonna be singing time. So get your head in, grab your clothes on, tell the DJ and to
This
play
guy.
yo. So,
No, we're all waved down. That's what we are. Rude. Hey Rod,
yeah.
fuck with us.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. It's low key little fuck little right way right now. He ain't had to put bitches on. These bitches don't even deserve a song. They stop.
Definitely.
They don't deserve to sing these sad songs, and they cause the pain. Yeah, no.
So we're gonna get into that too. Solutions for what we can do better. For all my young ladies out there listening, um, you see a lot of shit in your household within your mother, your father, whoever you raised you, maybe even your grandma. Do not take all of that toxicity that you see and think that that is what's meant for a relationship. Because internally, internally, and this is very real. Like this is something I had to learn through multiple relationships. Internally, y'all want real love and y'all want to be valued, but mentally, y'all idea of what it means to be valued is miscued and misscrewed by the things that you see on TV, that you hear, and that you witness growing up. And for the young men out there, you have to do the same thing because it's like you can try to love somebody as much as you want, but you're going to end up hurting them if you don't know how to love them the right way. Learn about love languages. Learn why you feel like you can't have only one person. Learn why you feel like you're scared to have one person because then you start hurting people. And the saying hurt people is very true. We already are
Yeah.
very bad at differentiating like two different people. It's hard for us to tell one person apart from another because we already have one person on our mind always, especially when it comes to love in the black community. Like we're gonna get into a full episode of that one day, but black love is one of the scariest things to ever exist. From the moment we have our first boyfriend or girlfriend, that person really sets the standard for us, especially if we were happy. And even more so if we were unhappy. And that's gonna be the gag when we get into that one. And the reason why is because unhappiness leads to so much more than just not being happy. You start to search for reasons to not be happy when one person makes you unhappy to the point where you're uncomfortable. So the biggest thing we can do to prevent that is learn to love ourselves, another person, and just the world in general. We gotta learn to love. Um, that's a hard one, but we gotta do it. Do y'all have anything that y'all think we can do better as a community to fix our households and to fix within ourselves?
I feel like we should. I feel it starts with the children. I feel like before anything, yeah, we should like if thinking about having a child or anything, a person should really think like a child would solve all their problems because that it's like certain issues that most people believe like oh I just want a child, but doesn't know like the consequences of that and like
Mm-hmm.
they got to sit and talking. Well, not sit with their partner and really talk like how we gonna raise our child, how we gonna like do stuff differently and make it like better.
Mhm.
So like, say for instance, like I see, I never went really anywhere as a child. Like I ain't really went nowhere. I never explored, never had that foundation of going exploring for myself. So like take your child to do this and that, do the things that you didn't do in a sense. But don't
Right.
live through don't live through them. Don't force them to do something that they don't want. Make your child have their own personality, have their own feelings and interests, and actually listen to them and sit down and make your child speak up for themselves. Like for all of us, we gotta discover our own self and have that voice for us. Like some people who already have that voice, been already could speak and talk their shit at the same time. So
That's
we
real.
gotta so we gotta teach our child how to speak, how to speak up for themselves. Because like most of our parents said, we're not gonna live long and we want you to be all right, but not giving us the tools to be all right. Like
Mhm.
teaching us how to pay bills, teaching us how to
Credit.
well like yeah,
Heavy
pay
on
car
credit.
notes. Yeah, exactly. And that's one thing about a black motherfucker. They gonna use their child's credit to do some weird shit. Don't use your child's credit. I'm talking to you, Marquell. I'm talking to you, Marquell.
You
Don't
should
do it.
N-
credit to build.
That boy said, "I'm talking to you, Marco." That would put a name on it. Crazy.
Use
Yeah,
that.
Marquell.
Use
And
that.
then, and actually, well, I'm not female to speak on this, but just like for females, it is like if you're gonna be a single parent, don't make your son the what's it gonna call it the father. Don't make your
Well,
son
Fatherless.
not fatherless. What's that word? Make him your dream nigga.
Hmm.
Don't make your son your dream nigga. Like, make your son. You could show him how to be a man, but you're not gonna fully teach him how to be a man. You only see the perspective and like think how a man should do what a man should do. But I can't really speak on that, so I don't know. But
Okay.
yeah, but that's all I got. That's all I got. What about you?
Dom.
my answer. Like my boy Jacob said, starts with the children. Uh, I feel like it's a all the generational curses are like never ending though. It's not like never ending, but like it's like a cycle.
Mhm.
Uh,
I
eventually,
feel like it definitely is a cycle, but do you not
it,
feel like it could be broken?
in some cases, it can't be. In some cases, like given the circumstances, like it can't always be. It you can damn sure try, but
Hmm.
in some cases, it's just like, damn,
We
I feel like
stuck.
too.
That's real. I'm gonna say for me, as much as I hate to admit it, I feel like it doesn't start with the kids. We can definitely teach our kids, but the ones who have to teach would be us. So we have to look deep within ourselves to really try to push that with on them, you know. And we can only do so much. But definitely, I personally do feel like we have to be the parents to try to break at least one or two curses. Whether whatever curse it is. I don't know what curses in your family. We all got different curses. There are some universal ones, but we got to teach that to our kids. We got to teach our kids to see the signs. So it sucks to say, but we're the answer. They carry it on. They're part two. This is A B C D E F G part question. We're just A. We might be B. Shit. I don't. It depends on your generation for real. So
My family Christmas is with baby mamas.
This nigga here, oh my gosh. That boy said baby mama drama run too deep.
Really though,
That's real.
I don't like my compare. They like my sister got like what 4 kids. My brother got
Damn.
3. Well, we don't know about the oldest one of his kids. We don't think he probably just got 2 or 1, but he really got 3.
Okay.
I got
Damn.
0 and a
That's real.
half.
Take my clap back, reverse, and a half. That don't
And a
even make
half.
sense. But so
I'm not,
we're gonna open the floor for a quick little discussion. But we're gonna play our little song in the background. So that was officially pretty much the first episode of the Midnight Hub, your late night food for thought. You feel me? So how y'all boys think the first episode went? We just gonna close it out with a little. How y'all think the first episode went?
I get it. I get this like I give this an 8. I give it an 8. Like I feel like if we had like an audience and then like we get feedback and stuff and have like real discussions back and forth, that should be like kind of lit.
Okay.
And would that'd be like a 10 out of 10 because niggas be funny for real.
Oh God. If we got
It's
like
just us.
real audience too, like giving us topics and stuff, live
Right.
topics and
That's
like
real.
live questions, like it'd be
So maybe next time we gonna live stream, we'll see. We gotta see what everybody's schedule looking like. But that's
maybe
pretty much.
zone.
We probably just closing it out there. I know I said it's gonna be open for discussion, but we about an hour in. I don't want to make this longer than an hour. But
I'm
thank
chilling
y'all
right now.
boys. Oh, that boy, if y'all chilling, shit. It's up to y'all if y'all want to bring something up for. It don't matter to me. Y'all know how I get down. I got my music in the back. Hold on. Shout out to my boy Trent. Trent Beasley, T Beasley. He dropped up with a song to use on the fucking show. That's real as hell. That's my dog. So shout out Trent. That's just a little rough draft. Y'all look out here. Look out for his music.
Or
Oh, shit.
my cousin music, man. King D
Tell,
Rock.
tell him tell him to send me a you said PNB Rock.
D Rock.
Oh, I was gonna talk shit. My fault.
Nah.
But not tell him to send me this song. We're gonna be doing song of the day, every week at the end of the streams.
I'll send it to
So
you.
this really for sure. This really just a throwaways right now, but yeah, we're gonna be having our song of the day at the end of the streams. So remember to tune in, guys. I'm gonna drop my Instagram right here. That is my Instagram. It is Alex So Brazy with 2 Y's, aka Mr. Brazy, aka make your bitch go brazy. Stop playing with it. But
Stop
now
playing, man.
do they know who I am? Stop playing. But nah. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, or you want to send me any topics that you would like to hear about on your nightly food for thoughts, or you have anything that is just sitting on your mind, please feel free to reach out to me and text me. We'll probably get back to you. I'm not Sadiddy. I text everybody back for real. Even the bots, they need love too. If you want to reach out to one of the co-hosts,
Don't talk to me.
oh,
I'm gonna let
my
it know.
fault.
I'm gonna let it know now. Talk for. Can I see your face? No.
Nah. But I can always supply y'all with the Instagram. We will be having our own Instagram come out soon. When that is dropped, it's gonna be great. We have our own YouTube channel. Make sure to check us out on YouTube. Our name, of course, is the Midnight Hub. We are going to be your one and only place to really think late at night. Midnight Hub, that's us right there. We're gonna be your place to think at night for real. Again, the mission for this, before we close this out, the mission is to empower young Black men and women into thinking and into bettering ourselves and empowering the people around us. We're just 3 young Black kids who happen to meet up in middle school. Damn, Dom, you ain't go to middle school with us. Yeah, me and Jaylon met in middle school.
Yeah.
High school, and we became friends. We used to run with the same crowd. We split up. Me and Dom got back together in senior year. Split up again. Me and Jaylon got back together outside of this shit, and then the rest is history. Here we are now, with three black men with different experiences and different points of views, but we're friends all the same. Like, so I just want to see how far we can take this. So again, follow us at the Midnight Hub and follow me on Instagram at Alex O'Brazy. I can't wait to see y'all in the next episode, which is probably gonna be next week, sadly. But
Oh
fuck it.
man.
I'm gonna go cry myself to sleep. Any closing words y'all boys want to say before I end this bitch?
Trying to protect your peace prohibits you from building up your.
Nigga, what?
Right? No, I swear. I'm
Nigga
gonna say the
trying to
same
cut off
thing.
the
Nigga,
nigga trying
protect
to
your
cut off
peace
the
before you.
Wrong. Wrong. What's the name? Hold up.
nigga
This
trying
nigga
to
finna
cut off
leave. He's finna leave off a broken up ass quote. He's serious. He's serious.
that boy.
Jay ain't even fix his quote, but hey, that's real though. So I'm gonna catch y'all boys later. I know we finna get on the phone after this, so it don't really matter. But
What? Put a condom on. That's all I gotta say.
huh?
I said put a condom on.
Wrap it
I
up.
said put a
He can't be talking to me. I'm not having
put a
no sex.
Wrap
I'm
it up.
chilling.
I'm celibate.
I ain't celibate. Well, that's a conversation for
I
another day.
wanna I wanna I I got some pressure build up, like Lil Boosie said.
All right, let's get out of here before he get on his Kevin Gates shit, y'all. Hey, y'all be easy and make sure y'all tune in next week to the next episode where we'll be talking about love in the black community and how we love each other. But Kevin Gates over there, he finna go make a different type of love tonight. Hey.
Satellites.